Hi, my name is Nancy. Welcome to my channel, Running with Scissors. In today's video, I'm going to show you the patterns I use and the dresses I made for Project Dress-A-Girl 2024. First, let's watch a video that Mari made from Mari Sews that tells you all about Dress-A-Girl and everything you need to know.
I'm Mari from Mari Sews, and I'm the founder of Project Dress-A-Girl, the month-long event where we all sew dresses for girls living in extreme poverty. All of the dresses that we're making need to be able to slip over a little girl's head without any kind of fasteners, all except fabric ties and elastic. You can use those too. Now you can sew any size up to a size 12, but please make sure that your fabrics are all natural fabrics. They can be a blend, so if you've got a blend that is mostly natural, that's okay. But do make sure that your fabrics are not sheer. And if you by chance happen to have a sheer fabric, go ahead and line that. And while we're talking about fabrics, let's avoid any of those cartoon character themes like Disney characters and the like. No words on your fabric, because we don't know where these dresses are gonna go and what language they speak. No country specifics like flags or holiday themes. And please, no pillowcases. Don't waste your precious sewing time making a dress out of a pillowcase that won't get donated. No one wants that to happen. Do include at least one pocket on your dress. The more the merrier. They're the perfect place to place your Project Dress-A-Girl label or your Dress-A-Girl Around the World label. My favorite place is to put it right on the little shoulder right there. You can get these labels right here, the Project Dress-A-Girl labels, over on my website. The sales from these labels do help with the event cost. Anything that is left over ends up getting donated to Dress-A-Girl Around the World. But of course, you can also use this label that you can get from Dress-A-Girl Around the World. And this year, I'm really hoping that we can hit that 7,000 mark so that way we can help 7,000 little girls. We keep track of all of the dresses that are getting donated, which means that you, my friend, you need to let me know how many dresses you've made for a donation. And you can do that one of two ways. You can either post your picture on Instagram using the hashtag Project Dress-A-Girl 2024 and tag me at Mari Sews 4 Curves. If you're not on Instagram, no worries. Just send me an email to projectdressagirl@gmail.com and my team will be happy to record your final numbers. Now, if you're wondering, well, Mari, how do I actually collect these dresses? I've got you covered. You can either find a local ambassador who has opted in to receiving dresses from this event. And if you don't have a nearby ambassador, feel free to ship me your dress. If you have any questions or want any details, go and check out the kickoff video over at Mari Sews. You can also send an email to me at projectdressagirl@gmail.com. And by the way, in case you haven't done it yet, make sure that you subscribe to this video right down there. Check out those little buttons down there. Subscribe, hit that bell, and turn on all of your notifications because you don't want to miss any of the amazing videos that this amazing YouTube creator is making for you. I mean, you really don't want to miss another dress, do you? So go and hit that subscribe button. Bye.
Well, I've been having a wonderful time watching for the last couple of weeks all the different vloggers that have been making dresses. In fact, I printed out a schedule so I can look at it every day and see who's next and I won't miss anybody. This is really a good way to see some of the YouTubers that maybe you've never watched before. And I've actually subscribed to a couple I had never seen before and really enjoyed. And who knows, by the end of the month, I will probably subscribe to a few more. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look at the dresses that I made. I made 8 dresses. I used 5 patterns. I made a couple of dresses from Elisa from Thoughtful Creativity, the side panel dress. This first dress is a little small. It's supposed to be for a 4 or 5-year-old, but I didn't have enough fabric to make the full length. But I figured this could go to a little bitty girl. There it is. Got your little side pockets. I really like the butterflies. This butterfly fabric was a one-way pattern, so you had to be careful that when you cut it out, you didn't have the butterflies flying upside down. So there's that one. Then I made another one. This is more the full-size one. Made that one. I bought this fabric and this fabric here at Hobby Lobby about a month or so ago because I needed more fabric to make larger dresses. So I made one like this, and there's the pocket on the side. And remember, this is a free pattern. Every year, Elisa comes up with these wonderful free patterns that you can use. And then I made also one of hers, the knit top dress. I had never made a dress with a knit top and a woven skirt. And here it is. No pockets on the side. And that's some more of that fabric you saw in the other dress. And I've had the red knit forever. Then last year I used this Butterick 5876. The little girl with the color blocking down here with the pockets on the bottom. I made that one. But this year I made what the little girl is wearing in the picture. I just didn't do the bow on her shoulder. This is a size 4. What I like about this dress is that there's a yoke and there's a little bit of gathering to the dress. I think it gives it a little more shape. And before I go on, let me tell you about patterns that require zippers and buttons. You can adapt them. So don't think you're going through your stash and think, oh, I don't have anything that doesn't have zippers or buttons or has no pockets. You can always make pockets, of course. And then if there's a zipper or button, like with a zipper, you just sew up the back and do a little keyhole. Put a little bias binding and make you a little tie, and there you go. Problem solved. So pretty much any pattern can be adapted, certainly. Then I made some shift dresses with 3860. And this fabric came from that lady that I bought that fabric from, Craigslist. Isn't that pretty? And I had some red bias binding already, and I did it for the armholes and around the neck and the tie, and add a little bit to the pocket. And this was a size 10. And this next one is also a size 10. I made my own bias binding this time. You see it matches. I just made my own bias binding. And look at this pocket. I made this pocket from Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. And I'll link the tutorial in my description box of how you can make these adorable bow pockets yourself. Now this one's a little bit larger. I'm told you go up to a size 12. This one actually said it goes up to size 14. I made the biggest size. I figured there's probably some tall girls out there that need a dress. So there it is. And this is also a pocket from Jen. It's the teardrop pocket. And I did the same thing. I used some bias binding. I really like that fabric. Now this last dress is my favorite. I found this pattern, Simplicity 9026, and I bought it because if you look at the girl in the picture, does that look like she's got side pockets? Let me get up close. To me, that looks like they're side pockets because there's that little bit of trim right there, and I thought that was a trim on the top of a pocket. Well, I went to make the dress, and that's not pockets. What it is, there is the side panels of the dress are gathered. And they just put that trim between this part of the dress to that, the gathered part of the dress. So it wasn't a pocket at all. So I had to make pockets. I did the same thing. I think the dress required buttons, and I just did a keyhole, used my bias binding, and I made the pockets. As you can see it's gathered. The side of it's gathered. And I think that's what gives it its fullness. Very full. And then I made really deep pockets. And I'm going to tell you how I make pockets, especially the ones that are rounded pockets. A lot of times in patterns, they tell you to take your pocket and sew around the pocket. And then with your iron, you kind of fold it up along the stitching to make it rounded. That never works for me. I can never get them to look perfectly round. I find the best way, easiest way, and the prettiest way is just to get 2 pocket pieces, right side to right side, sew around them, leave a little opening in the bottom to turn it, and then you kind of poke it around. I use a paintbrush, iron it, and you get a nice, beautiful, rounded pocket. And not only is it easier to make, but also the inside of your pocket is pretty too. It doesn't have the wrong side. So I think it's easier, and it's also a prettier pocket. So I put deep pockets on this dress. But this dress, I swear I'd wear it myself if I could fit into it. I love this dress. It's kind of the dress that you kind of want to get in it and swirl and twirl. But that's my favorite dress. It really is. Okay. Well, that's what I've made so far. There's a couple of weeks left in September, so I may make another dress or two. I hope you were able to sew as well. If you're a beginner sewist, there's a lot of those free patterns out there that are easy to sew, not complicated. Or you can always find a sewing friend and talk them into sewing you a dress or two. So just remember what I said. Go through your patterns. I'm sure you can find something that you can use, that you can adapt to make it fit the guidelines to the Dress-A-Girl dresses. So well, I hope you enjoyed my dresses as much as I enjoyed making them. And I'll see you next time, the next time I upload a video. Y'all take care. God bless. Goodbye.